everyone, welcome back to the channel. Dr. Brickenstein here, aka Ken Turner. So on this mock video, I'm going to be finishing my LEGO MOC graveyard. So all the walls still need to be finished, a few more details that I'm going to be adding and changing out. I have all the parts that I think I'm going to be needing, some gray 2x4s, some fence pieces. There's some more bats and bushes that I'm going to be replacing. I'm also going to be finishing out the Beetlejuice sign by making the arrow that's pointing down to the graveyard. I have these red triangle pieces that I'm going to be using. And then these great Batman 1992 poly bags. I think they're now retired, but I'm going to be using the brick-built gargoyles and seeing about replacing them on the head of the front of the gates. I also have this Firestar Toys custom minifig. I think this is the zombie from Hocus Pocus. I'm going to be using that and adding it to the zombie horde that you see there. So come along as I finish my LEGO MOC graveyard, and then I'll be placing it on the shelf. So let's get started. And we're back, and I have finished the LEGO MOC graveyard. I'll go through everything I've added or changed on the graveyard, and then do a little bit of an overview of the whole thing. So let's start with the Batman polybag gargoyles. I think these look really nice. I'm really happy that I made this change, and these are really fun designs for the front of the cemetery. So I've turned the first base plate and the third base plate around so you can see the side walls that are now complete. So you can see all the fencing with the spikes, the bat sculpture with the harpoon, and then goes bat sculpture, harpoon, so there's a little bit of a pattern there. I've also changed out the swamp, took out all the 1x1s and replaced them with these transparent tile pieces. I've also locked down the surfboard with the swamp creature on it so he won't move anymore. And then same goes on this side. I've placed all the fencing with the spikes, and I've put all the toppers with the harpoon, bat. Also left in the all black sculpture with the top hat on the corner. And the back wall is all complete. You can see all the masonry bricks along with the tan ones. And it goes all the way across and topped off with gray and light gray pieces and tiles. And along with that, I've added some frogs. So there's a green one there, another one hiding behind a tombstone. There's a gray one behind the Dementor, and I found a white one, so this is a ghost frog along with this gray one, and another one hiding on the corner. You can see here I've added that Hocus Pocus zombie. And the Beetlejuice sign is now complete. I used some 1x plates and that triangle red piece to complete it. And they're just attached with some jumpers on the back. And I think it looks really nice now with that arrow. So now let's do a little overview of the graveyard. So you can see the swamp right there. There's a couple of tombstones. There's a cat and fish one. There's the werewolf collecting all his bones. There's a little ghost dog with his own tombstone and a bone in it. There's a zombie coming out of the grave with a bone. There's skeletons coming out of this tomb, and they're heading towards this trick-or-treater who is being approached by this vampire. And back here we have a devil house. You can see all the red pieces, including the flowers in the front, a big red spider on the side. There's some flame pieces on top, including a devil with his morning coffee and banana, talking to a trick-or-treater who's dressed up like the devil. And you can see the pathway that leads into the middle section. And there's Tom Riddle's grave, and Voldemort can come out of the grave. I can show you that. So this just lifts up, you can come down, and this guy is getting scared just when Voldemort comes out. There's a Dementor there, a really nice sculpture for the grave, some more skeletons. There's a little specter ghost, some more tombs in the back. There's the new bushes in the front, right there and there. And as we continue, we can see a ghost greeting a little witch girl who has her bucket for treats. And there's little tombstones here for the pet cemetery. So there's a parrot tombstone, a lizard tombstone, which I use the gray T-Rex for, and a fish tombstone as well. Now, as we move along the path, it leads into the third and final base plate. Of course, we have the Beetlejuice grave and hill with all the grass. And then we have this double-headed tree monster. We can see the boy dressed up as a tree talking to the grave digger. And this horde of zombies coming out of the ground, including Doctor Strange, some businessmen zombies. There's a couple of twin cheerleader zombies. There's that Hocus Pocus zombie, a limousine driver zombie. There's the zombie Zulu, I think, from Scooby-Doo. And the lead one has the shovel with a chicken leg in his hand. And they're chasing this little girl dressed up as a cat. And she has a saxophone in her hand. And she's holding a very magical key that can possibly bring them back to life. And on the opposite side, you can see some brick-built graves along with this angel statue. Well, that pretty much does it for this LEGO MOC graveyard. I'm going to go place this on the shelf just before this video ends. But that won't be the permanent spot. I want to find a really nice spot where it can be displayed with some lights. Hope you enjoyed this three-part video journey of completing this LEGO MOC graveyard. I'm really happy with the way this one turned out. Of course, I'll be probably making some little detail changes in the future as I look at this one more and more. But for now, it is complete. But be sure to stay tuned for more MOC videos on this channel. I definitely have a lot of projects coming up this year, including the Spider-Verse MOC. I'm going to be changing some things around. So be sure to like and subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.